Hi, I'm Cindy Blanker. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it at the end, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and send it to someone who can use it. And today we are going to talk about love. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sing anymore. Today we're going to be talking about love, your love mindset. Now, this is a thing that I think a lot of people, including myself sometimes, are still need to work on without being aware of it. And what is a love mindset? Sometimes we're not even aware of that. We go into either a relationship, or the way we think about love is with a certain mindset, a certain blueprint or belief system that is not going to serve you. For instance, if you have this mindset and idea of all men are cheaters, if you go into that with any relationship, you will probably only attract cheaters. If you go into, if you have a mindset of I'm not good enough, you will probably only attract people who will make you feel like you're not good enough. If you have a love mindset that you feel like you always have to prove yourself in a relationship, you will probably attract someone that will always make you prove yourself in that relationship. So the first thing you need to ask, what are your limited beliefs in love, and what are the beliefs that you want to have? What do you want to achieve? And how are you actually sabotaging yourself? Now, this takes a lot of self-knowledge, a lot of self-search. And it doesn't mean that you cannot be in a relationship and still trying to figure it out, because nobody's telling you need to be perfect. But there needs to be certain things you need to be aware of, because if you have had previous relationships or things that did fail, there's always a common denominator, and that is you. And if you know yourself or get to know yourself, you will know, oh, I always attract the same guys or the same girls. Oh, this is what they all had in common. And if they all had that in common, that means that is a lesson you didn't learn. So that's maybe has to do with a mindset that you're not even aware of, or a blueprint, or a belief system that you're going to keep on attracting people that matches the way you think about yourself, and or about relationship, or about men, or about women. So one of the ways you can do to change and improve that, if when you're aware of it, so first you need to analyze, like, what is the common denominator in my previous relationships? What is the feeling I always had out of the most of the relationship? Oh, I always felt sad, I always felt used, I always felt like I wasn't good enough, I always felt fat, I always felt like they're using me, I always felt like I was cheated on, I always felt like I was lied on. What's the common denominator? That is you. So you are attracting it. And this can be painful, but you have to, acknowledge and say, okay, this is something that I recognize. All the girls that I used to date, they were all using me. They all, wanted me to spend a lot of money on them. And when I didn't want to do that anymore, they vanished. So I probably have this belief system that, I need to spend money on a woman in order to feel validated, and to make her maybe like me, or think I'm enough. And if I stop doing that, she's probably going to leave me, which has happened. So what do I want to happen? Now you're aware of the problem. Now you're going to create what you do want. No, I want a woman who likes me for me. So I want to date someone who the first date I might spend money, but I want to see her paying certain bills in the second date, or the third date. I want to see her sometimes taking me out. So now you're already trying to figure out what you want to change. And because you have a habit of doing certain things, you might want to write down before you go out on that date, every date, or when you talk to that girl, what you want to see different. So before you go out on the date, you say, tonight I will be paying for the movies, but she will be paying for the drinks. And then she'll be very grateful when I'm giving her, when I'm buying her a flower. She's really happy about that. And you just focus on the things you do want. Do not write like she's not going to complain, because you're just bringing in the negative. No, you just focus on the things you do want. And every time you write down the things you do want to see and what you want to change, and all the negative beliefs you have about love, the mindset, you can change. You don't have to change everything once and right away, but start with the things that are blocking you the most. And really, it's important to become aware of your love mindset. My love mindset used to be up until I was maybe 20. I didn't want to have anything to do. I was in love with boys, but I didn't want to have like a relationship. I just thought men are just going to, want to have sex, get you pregnant, and then I will end up a single mom. And I was not up for that, so I kept away from boys until I decided, oh, you know what? I do have some say in this. I can, figure out what guy I'm going to let into my life and eventually into my bed, and I'm going to, create my own future, my own destiny. So I changed that belief about because my whole life I thought I was going to become a single mom with 3 or 4 children and no daddies helping me, which I am a little bit now. No, but I have to raise this. No, but actually after that, after I realized, listen, I do have a say in this, and I do not want to have history being repeated. I do want to be in a stable relationship and have be with the father of my children. And that's all started with changing my belief system. It is possible for a Black woman to have children that are planned, that are no, and I'm not judging anyone, but I just didn't want to be I didn't want it to be like a stereotype. So I planned my I met the father of my children. I first had a vision of the type of person I wanted it to be. I wrote it down. We decided to have children after 4 years in the relationship. We had our children. Then we bought a home. All these things, they were all planned. They were all, not everything was perfectly planned. I'm not saying that everything was perfect. It wasn't, but at least that part that I had up until my 20s thought it would never happen, I proved myself wrong. So knowing that I have the power to do that, I know that I have the power to do anything. And even though after that relationship ended, I kind of also lost my way. I had to totally shift my mindset about love and being in a long relationship, and then and my long first relationship ever, and then being single for a while, dealing with all the difficulties and all the dating scene. After that relationship was also a new learning experience for me. But it's still teaching me now what limited beliefs I might still have, and I deal with it. And the best thing is I have a partner where I can talk about, say, hey, I just found out that I still have this in me. I didn't know that. And I'm in a safe relationship where I can actually say that, and he can say that with me. So if you create that space for yourself, getting to know yourself better, then you can communicate it to your partner and letting them know this probably has nothing to do with you. This is something I need to work on, but I just want you to be aware of it. I hope this video helped people work on your love mindset so you can attract the love you want, need, deserve, because you do. We all do. Okay? Have a great day. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, send it to someone else, and subscribe. Bye-bye.